Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an unboxing from Stahls. So I recently reached out to Stahls and said, hey, can we partner in some sort of way? I've always been a huge fan. So it's been one of my goals to partner up. And they said yes, so I was super pumped. So she sent me over 2 boxes. One is a little welcome box, which we're digging into right now. And then the other one was some samples of their HTV, of the glitter and stuff like that. We'll get into in a minute. She had me pick out some colors. So first up in this box is really cool. It's a really big image. It's got sticky on it. And it has all the temperatures and pressure and all of that stuff for all of their materials. So that way I could stick this like on the side of my car. You know, somebody that had like a little workshop, you could stick this in the that area and have it ready to go. So I really love this. Really cool. And then we'll continue to dig through here and see what else we can find. But I really love this welcome kit. It was really, really sweet of them to do. So this right here was an entire kit. So it had a little paperwork on it to say, you know, this was like their pattern. They call it CAD cut. So that's what they call their material, CAD cut. So they sent me metallic, and then this is also their pattern. So their pattern is where you cut it right side, so instead of mirroring it, and then you put the transfer sheet on. So we'll get into that here in a minute. So they've already cut these. So they've pre-cut these with their machine. So all I have to do is weed them and use my my heat press or my Cricut Easy Press to try these out. So I was really excited about that. And then it comes with the cover sheet that goes on the pattern. Like I said, we'll get into this project in a minute. And then also included in this bag was a tote bag. So that was cool. So this is what we're going to make. So we're going to put it right here on this tote bag. I love make and take. So if you guys have ever been to a show, this is what it feels like. I just absolutely love this idea. What a fun welcome. And then here's another tote bag. So this is the same images that we're going to be putting on the other one. So it's the same design, so you can see it on another color and stuff, and just already pre-made. So I really loved it, but a different type of tote. And then this right here was really cool. So I reached out to her to ask what this was. And she said this is their Flake style emblems. So you can custom order these right here. So if you have a company or you want to sell these, you can custom order them. They're like a 3D print. So cool. Several different ways to choose from. I'll have all of these things linked below, by the way, guys. So then she sent me some keychains. I've showed you guys this, something like this similar in the past. It's just samples of all of their ultra weed, their glitter flake, and their metallic. So that way I have it on hand. And so I love these kind of things. You guys can definitely order these too. They'll be linked below. So it gives you an idea of what do you want to order, what do you have in stock. You can kind of decide which glue do I want to use. They're just super handy tools. But we have definitely talked about these in the past. So I was super excited that they did these as well and that they included them. So I'm just showing you here a few different ones of their glitter flake. I have to kind of go through, after the video, I went through and individually separated these. But from where they kind of press them and stamp them to cut these out, they're kind of just pressed together a little bit. Their colors, they have a lot to choose from. So when I was going through the colors and stuff like that, I was just so excited for what all they provide, because it's not only for putting it on t-shirts and stuff. This is also for embroidery. So for example, like the glitter flake, I can use it with my embroidery, and it's an easy tear. So we'll be doing a lot of videos on that. Their ultra weed is supposed, for one, it's made in the United States, and it's supposed to be applied at a low temp. And I think you can do as low as like 285. And then it's a faster time too. So we'll get into all that in a little bit. They sent me a weeding tool I was really excited about. And then they sent me some craft paper. So they just sent me some stuff, basically just a little welcome kit. Let's get started. So I thought that was a ton of fun. Yeah, I really love this welcome box. I love unboxings. I don't know about you guys, but I thought you guys would definitely want to check it out. And I sped the video up. Number one, my sound was horrible, working on that. Number two, it was going to be like an hour-long video. The only thing I'm going to slow down here in a minute is the weeding process, so you guys can see how easy this is. So let's jump into box number 2. So she sent me some rolls. These are all colors that I picked out, okay? So you have the glitter flakes. This is a blue. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll be getting into that with, like I said, t-shirts as well as apparel, if you will. Also, I have something really cool coming to the channel. I'm also going to be using some of this stuff for, so stay tuned. But also embroidery. So, like I said, tons of videos to come. I was measuring this out for you guys, and I think it was 20 inches. This will be perfect for your silhouette machines. You can also cut these down to use in your Cricut. So it's a great bang for your buck to get big sheets like this and cut them down yourself. So you really do save. Definitely do the math on that and check it out. Love it. And when I move to the new studio, for sure I'm switching to this brand. You guys will see more and more videos, and you'll see why. The weeding is just a dream. The fact that it's a low heat, quicker time, everything, right? So especially you guys have seen with my Etsy, game changer. So we've got a black here. as you guys can see, absolutely love. So I told her the colors I really use. I use a lot of black and a lot of white, especially with that Etsy thing that I've got going on. I've always used those two are my main colors, and then I add in color. But so I'm just individually going through these. Another glitter flake. This is a purple. My camera really did not do justice with the lighting here, but these colors are absolutely gorgeous. Once again, cannot wait to play with this with the embroidery. And then the next one that's going to be coming up is going to be a bubblegum pink. I also love how they have these in the roll. Back to what I was saying about my new studio, this is the only ones I'm going to have. It's going to be rolls like this. I'm probably going to cut them down and do the flat lay in the drawers. Definitely switching HTV, so I thought you guys would want to be a part of it. Look at that color. It's a bubblegum. Gorgeous. Love, love, love. Now, when you use this for embroidery, just know that you want to pull off that top cover, and then you would just, you know, cut out your piece, put it in there. You'd be easy tear away, and then you would still apply heat to it. So just in case you guys didn't know. These are shorter, and I think they were 18 inches. I can't remember. I measured there, but no, I don't know. 14, like 14 and a half, something like that. So once again, you can use them with your Cricut silhouettes, all of those things. Any of your other die cutting machines you may have. You may have the bigger ones and stuff, more industrial, but there was the Vegas Gold. Always have to go with that color. I love it. And then the next one here is this. This is kind of like a butter color. This is one of the ones I always choose to. I do a lot of Disney characters and stuff too, so I really love to use this one. Also just love the neutral tones of it. It's one of my favorites. And then this pink right here, just your basic pink, but I always love the pinks and purples. I try to stick with those and teals as well. I went ahead and went with a roll of that. I didn't even pay attention to how long these were, but once again, all this stuff will be linked below. And then here is a lilac color. Now, I'm also going to go in today and actually put in an order of my own because there's a lot of stuff I want to play with, and a lot of, obviously, I'm going to be completely replacing my stuff after playing with this. So I'm going to go in and put an order in today, and you guys, if you guys want another unboxing on the colors that I chose, let me know, and I will definitely do that. Just continue to go through here. I want to say I have like one more color to go, and yes, so it's a blue. So that's another color that I usually, you know, choose as a blue. Especially for my sister-in-law, I do her logos. Their colors are blue and white, and then they do this black. So I try to do that. I try to do maroons and stuff. I got a couple family members that do their logos. Try to stick with those. And then I'm going to pull back open my reference here so that way we can get our Easy Press ready to do these. So today I'm just going to use my Cricut Easy Press. I'm going to use exactly their times, and we're going to check it out and see how well it works. So the metallic is 285, and I think it's 8 to 10 seconds. 8 to 10 seconds. 285. So, but I always like to start with a higher temp first, and I believe it was 300. I may have totally looked that one up wrong, but I think it was 300 for 12 seconds, 15 seconds, somewhere around there. But either way, I always like to do the higher heat first and then the lower heat second, so that way you're not overheating, you know, one or the other. And so we're going to do the pattern first, and then the metallic will go second. Now, like I said, I think I truly may have picked the wrong one. I need to go back and look and double check on that. So don't go by my temps. Right here you guys can see where you can use your phone, and you can go to that material. So you can go to the pattern, you can go to whatever, and it's going to have your cut settings. There is a print option, so I'm showing you that here, where you can print all these out and have them at home. So you'll have all of your die cutting machine settings for cut settings as well as heat settings. So I love that as well. All right, so now I'm just getting ready. I'm using my Easy Press mat. I've got my temperature stuff going. It's having to come back down because when I initially turned it on, it was just set to whatever it was. I think it was like at a sublimation, probably 385 or something. So the only thing that I slowed down here was the weeding process. I wanted to slow it down because I wanted to keep that to where you could really truly see. So now we're in normal mode. We're not in fast mode at all. I want you to be able to see how this weeds like butter. So I'm going with a metallic here. The tool is absolutely fantastic. But anyways, look at this. It just literally peels off. There's like no sticking at all. There's no tugging. There's no forcing. Now, obviously where you've got little letters, you know, pieces there, it may peel off like that, but not a problem at all. But literally like butter. This is a game changer for me. I always love sharing stuff like this with you guys because I've learned with doing this little Etsy here is weeding is time is money. So if you've got a material, so if your product is hard to weed or it takes a long time, that's time. So I definitely want to up my game. So I was so excited that I got to play with this. I can't even believe that I'm just now discovering it. So this right here, once again, instead of it being mirrored, it's in this direction. I've played with stuff like this in the past. So what you're going to do is peel it off, and then we'll be able to apply the transfer sheet. But once again, it peels just like the metallic did. It's butter. It's like there's no sticking to it, if you will. It just completely weeds out like a dream. So like I said, stay tuned though, because I'm going to be using my Cricut. That's the die cutting machine you guys know I love to use the most. So I'll be using the Cricut machine to cut it to see if it cuts, you know, just as good and weeds. So we'll be doing that with the Ultra Weed Glitter Flake and the metallic and stuff. Now I am going to go in. They've got soft foam. They've got like the flock and everything. They have a ton of stuff. They're also where if you guys do a lot of like the screen prints and stuff, you can order through there as well. Like look at that owl on that water bottle over there. I mean, to be able to order custom stuff like that, that's going to be huge money. So I'm going to order a few of those. I'm going to try out a few different logos and designs that I have, and we'll work with those and heat press those so you guys can see that stuff in action. So like I said, I'm going to get on today and try to order some stuff so we have some product to really play around with. To get our fill with this. But so you guys can see here, I'm taking that top sheet. I always fold like a taco, and you're going to go straight down. Rub, rub, rub. It's kind of like if you were working with regular vinyl, except for this is HTV. You're just going to rub it in. I didn't even use a scraper tool or nothing. And it'll just pick it right up. You'll flip it over and then take a corner, as you guys will see here. And it just peels right off. Now all you have to do is press this. Once again, this one had a little bit of a higher temp, so I'm going to press it first. And I believe that one was a warm pill. You got to wait 5 seconds, I think. And then the other one is a cold pill. Let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going to get our tote bag. I was trying to decide which side to put it on because they have a little Stahls emblem there. But I think it would be cuter to have it on the back, and then this would be the front. That's what I decided to do. And then there was a little crease I was trying to work out there. And then I went ahead and applied a little bit of heat to it to go ahead and give it that pre-press. So I did that. I'll have to do this since I'm using the 6x7 Easy Press. I'll have to do it in a couple different motions. So I'll just kind of line these up and make sure it's exactly where I want. These colors on this black is just super adorable. I love it. So there's nothing negative. I've always been super honest with you guys. There was nothing negative about any of the stuff that I got to play with here. It was all easy. It was a ton of fun. Once again, I'm super appreciative that they even wanted to partner. Recently, I feel like I'm at the point in my career that I've just got the dream team when it comes to the brands that I've really wanted to work with. I only work with brands that I absolutely am 100% passionate on. And I feel like I'm just 100% there across the board when it comes to my die cutting, my embroidery, my, sublimation, everything. I think I'm just finally content. So I'm really excited about sharing all of these journeys with you guys. I will hopefully be doing a live here pretty soon, and we'll go into all those details. So here you guys can see how easy that worked out. And then now we're going to apply the metallic. I know the metallic is something that a lot of people have struggled with, and this right here was no struggle bus, guys. Easy, easy peasy. So I had to go with this with, like a 4-step motion because how big it was. I'm going right on top of the design that we've already done, that pattern, completely fine. So don't even worry about that, but I just love it. I think it came out super cute. Let me know, though, down below, what do you guys think is your favorite? Are you guys most excited? Has anybody ever played around with their product before? Who's excited about the owl on the water tumbler? I mean, seriously. Once again, definitely down below. I'll go ahead and put owl so you guys know what I'm talking about down there. So I'll put owl dash. I'll put the name of it so you guys know which product that is. But which color did you guys like this design better, on the red tote or the black tote? I love the black tote. I'm a black and gold fan, so, and you guys know me with my leopard and cheetah. It's all about the leopard, cheetah, black and gold. So it's almost like, I feel like, I don't know if they researched me a little bit or this is something they do, but I was like, this is me. So I was really excited. But that's pretty much it. I'm just wrapping it up now. I'm letting this completely cool down, and then I'll call it a day. So once it's completely cool, there's cooling stones out there. I was also researching on their line, on their site, if you will. They do have a cooling, it's eraser. So I will be ordering that as well to try from them, because it was super affordable. I think it was $2 and something. So definitely check that out. Once again, link below. So I'm really excited to try that out. Once again, gonna go order a ton of stuff to play with. I'm gonna show you guys that water bottle again really quick so you guys can see these 3D decals you guys can order. I'm just like blown away on those. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.